Wow, so it is 2020. Hope y'all are doing great out there. I just thought I'd create a little vlog here this morning. Um, it's 8 o'clock in the morning on January 6th. It is the first Monday of the new year. Hope everybody's excited. I'm excited to start this year out as well. I've decided this year I'm going to be much more mindful of different things that are going on. I've got a lot of ideas that I'm rolling around in my head. I'm going to be rejoining the Apple Consultants Network this year. I'm really going to expand the shit out of my business. There's certain things I want to do that I kept putting on back burners. That the time is now. If I'm going to do these things, I've got to start now. And I have. It's really weird doing this because, like I said, oh, it does it in reverse too. I don't like that because that sign right there, they're all backwards. I wonder if when I look at this online, it'll be that. So, 2020, BSD Tech is going to get a major expansion. They have ideas. I'm not going to talk about them right now. But I'm also going to refocus on what I know and what I do best. For the past couple of years in my business, I don't want to say taking compromises, because that's not the right thing to say. I've done things that I'm not comfortable with, and this isn't in a bad way either. Like, I don't like working with Windows PCs at all. I mean, I've got multiple certifications for Apple. I love working on Macs. I love Mac OS. I'm really starting to enjoy working with iOS too. If I can merge the two together in what I do, that's going to be amazing. I used to just give iOS the short shrift. And I know a lot more businesses now are starting to use that. iPads, mobile device management's a big deal. I need to really jump in with both feet and get moving on that. I bet the audio on this is going to sound terrible. I should have done this with my iPod microphone. That being said, I don't want to take new clients that are Windows-based PCs. I want to go back to being a Mac-only shop. I was very successful when I was a Mac-only shop, and I think what happened was one of my major clients, 3 years ago did a shift where they're a chiropractor's office, right? And they were using Mac Practice for many years. And then they shifted to a cloud-based EMR. Fine. No problems there. Everything stayed the same. They were just doing everything in the cloud. And then they came to me and said, well, we're going to switch to another EMR, but it's server-based on Windows. Okay, so I transitioned them from Mac to Windows, and it was a rocky transition because they had multiple offices, and they had been told by the company that provided the EMR software that they could do VPN for accessing the database remotely with client software. It was a royal disaster. Come to find out, it really doesn't work that well over VPN. So we actually went to remote desktop solutions for them for the remote office. And it's actually worked out pretty well. The problem they have is the building that they're located in has 6 or 7 other businesses in there. And with cable internet doing the network neighborhoods, one of them is a restaurant that I think has tons of access to people going in and out. And at certain parts of the day, their internet access becomes spotty, and it affects their business. However, they're not really willing to invest to get a dedicated line for their business, and so they complain to me about it constantly. But it's okay. I probably shouldn't have said that. Let me tilt that down a little bit there. That's better. And that's what got me into the Windows side of what I do. I've set up a couple different small business Business Essential servers with domains. I don't like them at all. It's like voodoo to me working with Windows Server, because honestly, up until I actually had a Windows PC before I got this Mac Pro Tower, and the only thing I used it for was for gaming. And once I got that, I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna play games on it," and that's what I use it for. That's the only thing I use Windows for. I was streaming. I streamed for like about almost 2 years on Mixer and Twitch. I'm done with that. I don't have time. I don't have time to be screwing around game. Well, let me put this: I don't have time to be gaming 5 nights a week and on the weekends, trying to hopefully get a sub here or sub there to get a little scratch to update my gaming. No, that's done. I won't be streaming again, game stuff. I may, however, I have a BSD Tech Twitch page that I'm thinking about using for doing web shows. I don't know how well that'll go over or whatnot, but I'm very interested in doing that this year as well. But the game streaming, I was way too in it for the past 2 years, into the drama, worrying about streaming, all that. And it took time from other stuff that I really want to, like my business. I mean, I would rather focus off hours on personal growth. Listen, love playing Call of Duty, but there ain't much personal growth to mashing buttons on a controller or shooting bad guys. So that's done. The only games I played some games this weekend, but all I did was racing games. And if you know me, I actually do racing simulation. I have steering wheel, pedals, I have the whole 9 yards here. And I love doing it. It's fun, it's relaxing. It's not really relaxing, but it's fun. And I'm going to keep doing that. I'm not going to stream it. I may do more competitive, like with Forza and things like that. But I'm not going to dedicate a huge amount of time to it. It's my outlet when I have a couple hours on a weekend. I just want to drive and wreck and stuff. I want to learn. I'm going to get recertified on the newest, well, not recertified, certified on Catalina when the Catalina service comes out. I may go back and do Mojave too, certifications for Mac OS. I want to start drawing again. I love drawing. I now have an iPad and I have an Apple Pencil, so I can go do that. You know, I used to cartoon a lot, and I haven't done it in years. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 15 pounds. That's not a lie. I mean, I want to get back down to my running weight. I don't know if it's the extra 15 pounds that I have that's affecting my knee that makes it hard for me to want to run. But I'm going to lose that 15 pounds so I can start running again. I love to run. I did it 2 weeks ago. I decided, I'm going to go for a jog. I went down to Crazy Park, which is a mile loop around this lake down by the Altamont Mall. And I did it. I did 3 miles nonstop. And I felt so great afterwards. And I want that feeling. I want that feeling a lot more. But it's the year of getting healthy and the year of taking care of myself and my family and my business. Those 3 things are paramount right now in my life. And if I can take care of those 3 things, everything else will follow. So, I am going to do some business-based vlogs, here on YouTube. It may go to my BSD Tech one. Most likely it will. So it's usually going to be technical based. But we'll see how that's going to go. I want to talk more about my experiences. I got these at Christmas time. And once again, I love Apple. I love Mac computers. Let me put it that way. I was always into Mac computers, Apple computers. I've had so many different models of them. I actually have an old Mac Pro Tower as my desktop computer, and I love it because I can update it and change stuff. I have 4 hard drives in there, a couple SSDs, a brand new graphics card. It kicks butt. I have a MacBook Air I use for my laptop. We have our MacBook Pro here now too. Older one. But I've always liked Apple computers, but I've always given iOS a short shrift. For years, I stuck with Android phones. Said, iPhone's not better. I had my first iPhone, and I was like, I love it. Yeah, and I had a Apple TV. I had an iPad Mini. Then I got an iPad Mini 3rd gen. And I stopped using the iPad hardly at all. And I think that coincided with the fact my eyes weren't as good as they used to be on the iPad Mini. And I stopped using it. Well, a couple months ago, about a month and a half ago, I got this bad boy. I'm in love with my iPad. We're going to keep growth with that. I've actually used it a lot in my work in the past couple weeks. So, but between that, the AirPods, I may get an Apple Watch in. I want to get more into iOS and learning more about that and integrating with business and stuff. So I know this was just a rambling stream of consciousness this morning, and that's all I really wanted. So thank you all. If anybody stopped by to look at this, great. If not, that's fine too. I hope to see you guys again, and have a great week.